second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football.
Mike's 4-2, Mike's 4-2.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Check. 36, 36.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
14.
42 the mark, boys, 42. 42 the...
Hey, easy.
Watch the slants. Watch the slant.
Hey, echo.
Shotgun now for Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
5-9.
Mike's 42, Mike's 42.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now Breeze.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Check safety, check safety.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there. 26 yards. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check.
Back 1.
Tighten up.
Jump out.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
319.
On first down, Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Right there. 26. 54 Mike. Hey, Zoo.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on because right now he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
Rodgers now on first down. Flush to his right. This is caught. That one goes for 24 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. It's the fullback. His 2nd touchdown of the night as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Critical extra point up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
Breeze to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Thomas, the intended target. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Hey, check 24.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
Slap. Check 31. Check.
Easy. White left. Screen again.
They'll run on first down. Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Hey, black.
To throw is Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field.
Hey, Steve 6.
He's scared. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. What we got? Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Check tight end.
Cat 300. Chip.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Time to go. Night. Check your hot read. Switch.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And Adams has it, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
54. Check. Watch 54. Rip left. Kill. Check 4.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
I think we saw the strategy there, how they moved it to the left hash so they could line things up for them to kick the field goal.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?